If I look tired and like a person who just spent the last day in a car on a 12-hour trip back home, then that's because that's exactly what I did yesterday, and I'm still recovering from that. But I did make some sales while my closet and stores were on vacation, and if you want to hear more about how I did that, then stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and Happy New Year! I know I already wished you a Happy New Year in my previous video, but this is actually the first video I'm recording in 2021. So from me to you, I hope that this is going to be a great year for you, whether you're just starting out as a reseller or whether, you're already a seasoned reseller. I hope you will have nothing but success this year. And yeah, let's see how my last week of sales went. So for the past 10 days or so, my family and I were actually not home. We spent some time with my mother-in-law, and we traveled all the way down to Florida to see her, which is about a 12-hour car trip with a 4-year-old, so tons of fun. We were really safe about going to see her, and so I practically did nothing the entire time. And of course, I was not able to really do anything for my reselling business since I was not close to my inventory. However, I did want to make sure that I still work on listing and drafting, so I did that. While we were down there, I used the Poshmark dropping soon feature to get some listings ready to go up the second we're on our way back home. And I think it did pay off because once I moved my closet out of vacation mode, I immediately got some activity and I made some sales. So in my What Sold videos, I usually go over a 7-day period from Sunday through Saturday, and I always record them Sunday evening. So in that 7-day period, I did make some sales, even though my closet and stores were on vacation. Now, my stores and closets all came out of vacation mode on Saturday, January 2nd. Yes, January 2nd. So I did make some sales that day, but I also had some money coming in the previous week. One reason for that is that I had some ThredUp payouts coming through, and I haven't really included ThredUp in my previous What Sold videos, mostly because I'm not super successful over there and I get the occasional sale, and then by the time the money is actually deposited in my account, I've forgotten all about it. But I will include it this week just for the purpose of showing you that you can still make some money while you're away from your inventory, because whatever I send to ThredUp is no longer my concern. I don't have to pack it, I don't have to ship it, I don't have to answer questions about it. They will take care of it and get it out. So I did have some ThredUp sales this week. I also started some auctions on eBay just to really move out some inventory. I honestly don't care how much I make on those items. I don't want to lose money, but I just really need to get rid of some inventory. At this point, I have about 950 active listings in my Poshmark closet, and I have at least another 100 items probably that I have yet to list. So I'm getting too close to 1,000 items. I actually have more than 1,000 items, so I don't want to be there. I really need to get rid of some stuff. I need to move some things out. Ideally, I will sell them. But I'm also setting a goal for me for January to look through my inventory and see what I want to donate, what I want to send to ThredUp and not reclaim. So one of my goals is really to just reduce the number of items that I have in my house and in my closets and stores without necessarily losing money. So one of my goals, or rather torture and punishment that I just inflicted upon myself, is to sell 100 items in 2021 until I can go thrifting again. And I'm putting it out there into the world so you guys can hold me accountable for that. If you see me post a thrift haul, please yell at me. Small footnote to that, I do have some unboxing videos coming up of items that have already been in my house for a while, so those don't count, okay? But I'm factoring those in when I say I have over 1,000 items right now. Not all of them are listed, but I have them in my house and I need them out of my house. So Going back to what sold this week. So I did some eBay auctions and I had them set to end on January 2nd, which was the day we were driving home. It's a Saturday. And so I knew that I would have Sunday to just kind of decompress, unpack, do all the things you have to do when you come back from vacation, take a nap. I say vacation, it was really a family visit, and because of COVID and because we were visiting an elderly family member, I didn't do anything that entire week. I didn't go thrifting, I didn't go anywhere pretty much. I was just way too worried about, not being safe. So we were being really safe with that. And so yeah, I had a pretty uneventful week. So sales. So a bunch of items sold on eBay auctions. I have a few more auctions that are ending, I want to say tomorrow, with more items that you will see in my next What Sold video. And then also I made some sales on Poshmark once I moved my closet out of vacation mode, which was really exciting. So this is going to be a shorter What Sold video, naturally, but I still wanted to film it and show you guys what can sell while your stores and closets are on vacation, and maybe also talk a little bit about putting your stores and closet in vacation mode, because I think a lot of people out there are really scared that it's going to take a while for their closets and stores to wake up again. So far, I've gotten a lot of activity in my Poshmark closet. I've gotten a lot of likes and shares. My VA has resumed sharing my closet, so that of course helps as well. And like I said earlier, I listed a ton of items while I was gone. I used the dropping soon feature, and then I also drafted a whole bunch of listings so I could go right back into listing more once I return. Like I said, I need to get rid of these clothes, okay? I need them out of my house, especially the ones that have been with me for a while. Okay, so let's look at my sales. I will share my screen with you guys and show you what actually is going out the door tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday, so I will be shipping them. All right, you guys, so here we are with my sales for this week. So the first item that sold on ThredUp, or rather that I received a payout for this past week, is this pair of Gap dress pants. They were a size 6 and they were a size tall. They were new with tags. Oh yeah, it does say it down here. I got them from the bins and I picked them up because they were new with tags and they were sort of a classic style. I figured they might do well on ThredUp. They sold for $49.99 and my payout for these was $15, which I am very happy with. They also sold really quickly after this bag was processed, so I was definitely happy with that. I've sent 4 bags into ThredUp so far. Most of them were filled up to almost 30 pounds. One was not quite as heavy. And so far, I've had one bag that was really, really good. I've had one that was horrible, where I barely made the money to pay for the expedited fee and the return assurance. And then the other 2 bags were kind of so-so. The jury is still out on my latest bag, but I've also reclaimed a whole bunch of items. And then I also did not reclaim a bunch of items that I just let ThredUp keep because I just don't want them back. So moving forward, I will still be sending stuff to ThredUp, but it's probably mostly going to be items that I just want to get rid of and that I don't want back. Or if I source a lot of good stuff from the bins that Plato's or Clothes Mentor is not taking, and I think it will do well on ThredUp, even with their recent changes, then I might send that in. But overall, ThredUp is not really a major part of my own business model. I also tend to not really cash out the money I make on ThredUp. I just invest it in mystery boxes or sourcing. So the temptation is there as well. Okay. So this next item that I received a payout for while I was on vacation is this Ann Taylor long sleeve top. This one also came from the bins. It wasn't new with tags. I tend to primarily send in new with tag items to ThredUp because they really tend to accept them, and I think they just do better. Also, I prefer to send larger sizes to ThredUp because they also tend to do really well. Anyway, this top sold and got returned, and then it sold again within a day or so, which I'm glad about. It sold for $29.99, and so I received an immediate payout of $6, and I was very happy with that. In case you don't know, ThredUp, if your item sells and gets returned and then sells again, In those instances, they will pay you out right away. So if it gets returned after that, it's no longer your concern. ThredUp is just eating up that difference, I guess, or that loss of income, and just relists it and then hopefully sells it again. I don't know. So those were the 2 items that I got payouts for that particular week that I'm covering in this video. I also did get some payouts right before the start of this week. I will not be showing those items since I really want to focus on this 7-day period. Moving on to Poshmark. Okay, so for ThredUp, real quick, so I sold 2 items and I made $21 on those 2 items. And I had about $1.30 into each one of them. So not bad. Okay, moving on to Poshmark. So this was the first sale I made after moving my closet out of vacation mode. And this was super exciting because literally within, I want to say, 10 minutes of me turning off vacation mode on my Poshmark closet, this full price sale came in from a person who at the time of purchase didn't have a Poshmark account. You can sort of tell when you just see a weird combination of numbers and letters in your email that you're receiving. They then create an account so they can go and put in all their information. But basically what that means is that somebody was not already on Poshmark looking for these keen women's Venice outdoor sandals, but they were Googling them and found my listing, which is always great for me because that means I'm doing well with my keywords. And so that's why it helps to have the actual style name of the item that you're selling as well. So this was a full price sale. Like I said, it came in right after I took my closet off vacation mode, early Saturday morning, and I was so excited. I thought, this is awesome. If this is what 2021 is going to be like, then sign me up. I'm all in. So these sold for $38, and after Poshmark fees, I received $30.40. These, I'm pretty sure, came from a regular thrift store where my average cost of goods is between $3.50 and $4. So not a bad flip at all. I really do like to pick up Keens and Tevas and all of those kinds of shoes. They tend to do well. My next sale was this pair of Miracle Body Dark Wash high-waisted shaping jeans. And Miracle Body, based on my research, is a sub-brand of Miracle Suit, so that's why I picked these up. They were also in great condition. I got them at a regular thrift store as well, so I paid about $3.50, $4 for them. I had them listed at $28. I had dropped the price down to $22. This person sent me an offer for $8, which I did not accept. I countered with, I want to say 18. They countered back with 14, and I was like, fine, whatever. I'm coming out of vacation mode. I would like some sales. I want to feed the beast and do something for the algorithm here. And like I said, I need to be moving items out of my house. So I was excited for the sale, not as excited as I would have been for a $28 or $22 sale, but $14 is fine. After fees, I received $11.05. And like I said, I had about $3.50, $4 into these. Oh, they also were a shorter length, so that was another reason why I figured I'll just move them out. If somebody wants to actually buy them and they work for them, that's great. This next pair of jeans, I am so happy to see go. I picked these up from the bins, and then when I came home, I noticed that one of the buttons on the pockets in the back was missing right here. It's not a huge deal. It's just always a bummer, especially when you have jeans like this, where there's a lot of embellishment going on and the buttons are actually kind of special. So this button was missing. It did have this random tag on it that looked like it was new with tags, but it was not, because they did have some wear on the hem. I'm trying to show that here. There you go. You can see it in this picture. So they were not new with tags, but yeah. Anyway, I just didn't look them over well enough at the bins. So, and they were on the heavier side, but I always average out my cost of goods at the bins. So I had about $1.29, 30 cents-ish into these, and I was just glad to move them. They did get attention on all my different platforms, and I sent out really low offers for these. I think I also had them on an eBay auction this week, so I'm just glad somebody bought them. They liked them. I sent out a $12 offer with a shipping discount, so I made a total of $6.93 on them, which is not what I usually go for, but again, I'm just happy to move them out. They're big men's jeans, they take up space, I just don't want to look at them anymore. So I'm excited to ship those out tomorrow. Okay, so on Poshmark, I sold 3 items on that Saturday for a total of $48.38, and I'll have my total numbers at the end of this video as well. Okay, moving on to eBay, where I did my auctions. I started all of my auctions at $4.99 because I wanted to make sure that at the very least I will make my money back on items that I got at regular thrift stores. I put a total of, I want to say 68 items on auction. For the first round of auction items, I had them end on Saturday evening, and then the second round is ending tomorrow on Monday. Yes. And I have a few bids on items that end tomorrow, so I'm excited to move those out as well, and you will see those in next week's video. So here is what sold on auction on eBay, and they all just received one bid, which is totally fine. And I haven't shipped these yet, so I may either have to pay up a little bit for some of them on shipping, or I might make a few extra cents. I always put in a flat shipping rate, and I should be weighing all my items, but like I said, I have about 1,000 items now. I will weigh them when they sell, and until then, I'm just gonna guesstimate the shipping. Usually when it goes wrong, it is not in my favor, so I tend to undercharge my buyers. Anyway, okay, so this Maurice's crochet lace insert long sleeve lightweight flowy blouse sold for $4.99 plus $3.99 shipping paid by the buyer. So I will have my totals for eBay at the end of this video, and because I can never figure out my eBay fees per item, so I'm not even going to bother. But it sold for $4.99 before eBay fees and all of that. I'm pretty sure I bought this at a regular thrift store. I am trying to remember where I got this from. I need to look at my spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure I bought it at a regular thrift store. So I had about $3.50 into it, probably $3, $3.50. So I'm not making a lot of money on this, if any, but it's one more item that's gone and out of my house. And all of the items that I did put on $4.99 auction, I was ready to part with at that price. I knew there was not going to be a bidding war over any of these items. One thing to keep in mind with my eBay sales is that 10% of all my sales go to different charities. You can see that up here. You can see the little charity ribbon symbol. So after all of that is said and done, I'm really not making much on this, but it's fine. It's gone, and I didn't lose any money. The next item that I put on auction because I was tired of looking at it, it's a men's item. It's a J. Crew Slim Secret cross-hatch textured cotton button-up shirt in multi-diamond long eBay title. I got this from the bins, so $4.99 is totally okay with me, and I really don't enjoy selling men's items, so I'm glad to see this go. It's J. Crew. It's in excellent condition. Somebody got a really great deal on that, so $4.99 plus shipping on this one as well. And then my last item that sold, also an item that I am so glad to see go because it was getting on my nerves. It's not the best picture, I will admit that. I did flat lace for a minute and I never bothered to rephotograph this one. This is a Kardashian collection metallic A-line party dress in black and gold. I was kind of hoping this would sell before New Year's, even though nobody should have been at any New Year's parties, but maybe for a Zoom party would have looked really cute. Anyway, this is Kardashian collection. I believe it's just sold at Kohl's, which I didn't really know when I picked this up. I got it from the bins. It weighs nothing, so it's fine. So I have about $1.30 into it. It sold for $4.99, and I charged $4.99 for shipping, which I'm pretty sure I overcharged them, but we'll see. I haven't shipped them yet, so I don't know. But it's a cute dress, I will say. And I picked it up from the bins, and that same day I also picked up some sort of corset intimates item also by Kardashian collection that was new with tags, and that one sold really fast. It was really cute too. So it's not a brand I would pick up again, but I did like the style. I just was tired of looking at it. It did get a ton of attention. I relisted it. It got lots of attention every time I relisted it, but nobody bought it. And I send out really low offers on Poshmark. I had it in my 3 for $15 sale. Again, I'm just glad it sold and it's out of my life. So happy with that. So with these 3 sales on eBay, after eBay fees and PayPal fees, I made $11.54. Again, with shipping and all of that, that number might change a little bit, but yeah, that's what I got on eBay this week. All right, so here are my numbers for the week of December 27th, 2020 through January 2nd, 2021. I'm happy I got that right the first time, because you know how it is. You say the previous year for at least 3 more months once the new year starts. Maybe not this year because we're all so over 2020. Anyway, so on ThredUp I had 2 sales and I got a total of $21 paid out to me. Both these items that sold came from the bins, like I said, so I had about $1.30 into each of those. I'm not mad at that. I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm not really sending any high dollar items to ThredUp. I did not do that in the first place, and I'm not doing it now. So if I can send some stuff to ThredUp, get it out of my house, and make a little bit of money on them, then that's fine with me. I just sounded like that Mercari ad that I really hate. Anyway, on eBay, I sold 3 items through eBay auctions, and after my eBay fees and PayPal fees, I get $11.54. So like I said, I have not shipped my eBay sales yet, so if I messed up with the shipping and miscalculated it, then that number might change a little bit. But overall, let's say I made about $11.50 on eBay. Then on Poshmark, I sold 3 items as well for a total of $48.38. So my total for this week for these 8 items that sold or that I received a payout for was $80.92, and so that comes down to around $10.11 per item, which is way lower than what I usually sell my items for. But because of the eBay auctions and because I accepted some lower offers, I did not expect this number to be very high. I'm just glad that I made an extra 80 bucks while not even being at home and not even being near my inventory. So that works for me. That's a good way to start off 2021. And I've already made some sales today on Sunday, which I'm also very excited for. And you will see those in next week's What Sold video, coming to you next Tuesday. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope, like I said, I hope you have a fabulous start to 2021. I hope people are buying. I hope they're spending their stimulus checks in your closets and stores. I would appreciate it if you would give this video a like if you're having a good time, and also if you would consider subscribing. I just hit 100 subscribers. I'm super excited for that. So I'm looking forward to growing that number and bringing you reseller content twice a week, twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays you can usually expect a What Sold, and then Fridays I have unboxings, haul videos, not right now because I'm not thrifting, but I have some other content planned for those Fridays, so you can expect to see a video from me on Tuesday and Friday every week for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my Friday video, which is going to be an unboxing. Bye!